Hello. Hello. We're here. I have a different setup today, so apologies from the very beginning. I'll probably be looking down a little bit. But we're here. Hello. Welcome to Makers TV. Today I'm going to tell you the most beneficial thing that you can do for your business right from the very beginning, from the very start. I am Michaela Danvers. Hello. I run the makerscollective.com.au and I publish weekly episodes delivering short, sharp, actionable lessons to help you strengthen your brand and grow your business. So today I was just about to go live, an hour and a bit ago, but I realized that I could set up my Canon camera to me through the live thing that I use, and it's all very exciting, and it took me like an hour to set everything up, but the setup is way more complicated than it usually is, but I think the image is way clearer, so hopefully this will work well and we can move forward with it when I maybe get a better tripod, get that going. Anywho, so apologies if I'm looking down a bit today. My notes on my computer are quite a bit lower than what the camera is, but I'll try and remember to look at the camera at you as much as possible. So thank you for bearing with me. Okay, so let's jump into it straight away. The first episode of Makers TV, which was a couple of months ago now, we talked about the core strengths of your business, and we've sort of gone through each one since then every week, and this week we're going into the very final one, which is your operations. So hey Rachel, thank you so much for popping on. Heaps clearer, right? Well, my camera's a good one, so compared to the laptop camera, yeah, it's way better. Okay, so going into your operations. Now, the operations as a core strength of your business really encompasses things like managing your money, so tracking your income and expenses, making sure you have things like the correct registration, licenses, insurance. Sorry, just trying to get everything working a little bit. Making sure you're up to date with all your tax requirements and tracking all your statistics and stuff like that. So all of those things go into your operations as a core strength of your business. But what it also includes is actually documenting the systems and processes that you use in your business on a daily basis and also in the longer term. And I've only just started documenting all my stuff in my business in the last year or so, and sort of putting it into actual like systems and checklists and procedures and stuff like that. Even like the word policy or procedure just kind of makes me go to sleep a little bit, but I've worked out how beneficial it really is to have that stuff in place, and I really wish that I had started it earlier from the very beginning. So hopefully this will inspire you to do the same, and it will make it a lot easier for you. So basically the reason why you would want to have that, why I wish I started earlier, it really would just save a lot of time. So right now, since I have started documenting everything, it saves so much time and money because I'm not like spending heaps of time training my team because everything's already there, and also just effort because like doing the same things over and over and over again from scratch each time is a really silly idea. So having those processes and checklists in place so you just sort of do the same thing again and again saves so much time. So systems and processes, the way that I use and implement them, it's just basically just a set of instructions and checklists on how you get stuff done in your own business. So having these in place not only saves you time, so as I just said, for example, if you go to launch a new product, you would simply follow the system instead of starting from scratch each time. So you would know what you're doing and you just go through the steps. But it also really helps when it comes time to hire somebody to help you in your business. So outsourcing really is one of the keys to scaling your business, and the better you are at it, the more successful you'll be. A major part of being good at outsourcing is not only finding the right people, which can be tricky, but also training them really, really well. And part of that training is having those systems and processes thoroughly documented. So at any time you can actually step away from your business for whatever reason. Maybe life is happening, or maybe there's an emergency, or maybe you just want to go on holiday, and your team can then step in and actually run the business as you would want it run. So having those documents really thoroughly like detailed and showing them exactly how you want everything to be done is going to be super beneficial when you need to step out of the business for a period of time. It will make sure everything's running smoothly, basically. So, of course, when you're just starting out, you're not thinking about outsourcing because you don't have the cash flow. Like, that's part of it. You don't have the cash flow to just start, like, hiring people. But also, generally, you're still learning the ropes yourself, so you're not really actually sure about what your systems and processes should be. But those really simple, repetitive tasks that you're doing again and again, like every day or every week in your business, they're the ones that, they're like the first thing that you should get somebody else to do. So you can spend your time doing that sort of higher level, critical thinking, stuff in your business that only you can do. So for me, that would be like my coaching and my private sessions or developing actual lessons. Whereas, like posting to social media every day, a bunch of graphics that I've created, like that sort of time commitment is not something that is serving me well to be able to deliver like my best content or my best like genius work, if that's what you want to call it. So the sooner you can do this effectively, the sooner your business will scale to a point where you can actually leave your current job if that's what you want to do, and work in your business full time. So another example might be, I know someone who designs and prints their own fabric, and you would want to spend more of your time creating the actual design, so doing the actual graphic design or fabric design or whatever you want to call it, not actually posting to Instagram every day. So similar example to what I was just saying for me. So one of the first things you might outsource is your social media scheduling. So that will then free up the time to do more of your genius work of the actual designing of the prints or whatever it might be. So from the get-go, like from today, right now, what you can do is actually create a document called something like social media post, if that's what we're talking about, so as example. And what you do is add information as you go, like as you learn and find your style and know more about what you're doing and sort of learn more about your own consistency, because we always say that consistency is key in when you're, as an example, posting to social media, but like at the very beginning, you might not know what your consistency is. So you might not know, how many times a week you should post, or what style of photograph you want to put up, or what sort of your tone of voice is. But when you learn all that and you sort of, get into a bit of a rhythm and you realize that, I am posting 3 or 4 or 5 times a week and I am using this sort of casual tone of voice and my images are all bright and light and beautiful, then you can sort of learn what your own consistency is, and then you can put that in that document. So you can also record a video of yourself actually scheduling the post, so actually showing like how you would like it to be done, talking through how you like to write the copy, what images you want, like what you want the images to look like, if they need to be edited in a certain way, anything like that. So you can compile all these documents in an asset register. So you basically want to start a document for each process or procedure or system. So the example we were just talking about was social media scheduling, and you can do videos and link those videos into that document. So you'll have like a series of documents, but then you'll have like, 10, 12, 15 different documents. So you want to compile all of those into one document called an asset register. Now, I think you can still hear me, but my camera turned off. Haha. Okay, hold on a sec. Let's see if I can get me back on. Thank you, Elle. Can you guys, if you can still hear me, can you just make a comment? I'm just going to try and make my camera turn back on. I think I can go. Hi. So we're back to the dodgy camera. That's a shame. Never mind. I think my Canon might have run out of batteries, but that's all right. Okay, so we'll keep going. So I'm talking about an asset register, and sorry again, I was looking down before and now I'm going to be looking up at my notes, but never mind, we'll get through it. Right, yeah, so you want to compile all your documents into an asset register, and that then links to each of the trainings, making them easily accessible to all your team members once you have team members. I know, what a difference, right? It's like the whole colouring is different and it's all blurry. Anyway, I'll make sure that my my battery is fully charged for next week and hopefully have a bit of a better setup too. Yeah, so I actually have an example of my asset register that I'm going to show you. So this is just from, I just use Google Docs for my all of my stuff, so all of my tracking and everything. So this is an example of my asset register, and you can see there that way. God, I'm so bad with the mirror thing. You know, I've got standard operating procedures, and then I have branding, and then I have, what have I got there? Website information. So it basically links out to all the policies and procedures for each area of my business. And yeah, I like to include links to my branding guidelines and any other assets like my like stock image library and stuff like that that need to be accessed a lot. So that is the asset register, and then I also have a little snapshot of my blog posting guidelines. So this is just one of the documents within that asset register that every team member of mine follows. So if anyone is creating a draft post or like formatting posts that I've written or scheduling posts to be published, I've got step-by-step checklists for things that they need to do and follow, and it just makes sure that everyone is on the same page and is following is following the same instructions. So I also have a little snapshot of I'll just turn that off. So this is a snapshot of my my Loom dashboard with all my videos that I've created. So Loom is a free online screen capture service, and it's awesome. So just I think the website's getloom.com or something like that. So yeah, feel free to check that out. And I'm not an affiliate or anything. It's so helpful. Like once you have 5 videos or you invite 5 people or something, you can make longer videos, and it just captures your screen. So it's really, really good, because then you can just link, like you can copy and paste the link to that to anyone that needs to see it. It's very helpful. And so these are all the videos that I basically give to my team to show them how to do like what I want them to do basically. And then lastly, this is a little snapshot of my standard operating procedures Trello board. So I have a sock board, and when I started this I had no idea what a standard operating procedure was, because those 3 words together is just like total snore for me. But now that I sort of understand it a bit more, it's really just, you know, checklists and how you do things in a set of instructions, and that makes total sense to me. So yeah, it's basically just a whole bunch of checklists of the processes I undertake for each task in my business, and I can then like flesh those lists out a little bit more to be those Google documents that I then put in my asset register. So this all, turn that off so you can see me again. Hey, this all might seem like a lot of work to do, but if you actually create the documents and like checklists or videos the next time that you're doing that task, and just add a little bit of information each time that you are doing that task, you just add more in each time. And as I was saying, as you learn more about your own brand and your own business, you can add more stuff in. You'll end up having a really comprehensive set of documents that you can simply hand over to someone, like once you're actually ready to outsource some tasks to grow your business. So you don't even have to like set aside time to do this, because I know when we all say we're going to set aside time to do this course that I bought 4 years ago, or do this or that or the other, it never happens, right? Because we're always working in our business. But the beauty of this is you literally do it as you're working in your business. So especially with the Loom videos, it's literally just a click of a button to like start the recording process, and then it gives you the link. It copies the link straight to your clipboard. So all you have to do then is paste that link into that other document. So there's no setting aside time. You just do it. Yeah, and if you start your systems and processes from the very beginning of your business, you'll be so much better off when it comes to scale down the track. Like, you'll be so thankful that you actually did do it, and it'll just make your life way, way easier. So if you would like to know more about creating your own set of standard operating procedures, or just more about the operations of your business and how you can streamline all that stuff to make sure that you're really getting all the core strengths of your business, the foundations really strong, then you might consider joining the Makers Academy just as the garbage truck is going past. Thanks, guys. Yeah, so the Makers Academy is a membership for makers and creatives like yourself wanting to learn how to sell your stuff so you can leave your 9 to 5 and do something that you're a little bit more excited about, because that's what I would love for everyone. So you can go to www.themakers.academy or just click the link in the description below. And thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry guys that the camera cut out halfway through, but luckily we could pick it up here with the dodgy laptop camera, so it's not too bad. And if you found this valuable, please share with your networks or on your Facebook page. I would love to get the message out to everyone and help as many people as possible. And yeah, I will be back next week. I have not yet set the topic for next week because now we've gone through all of the core strengths of your business. So if you have a suggestion of something that you would like me to cover in under 10 minutes, it's supposed to be 10 minutes, we're up to 15 minutes already. But if you have an idea for a topic that you'd like me to cover, please let me know what you would like me to do, and I'll put it on the list, and yeah, we'll get to everything. So thanks so much guys, and I will see you next week. Bye.